forget that summer. I'll never forget the way the sun shone on Chris's truck, the way Jessica's hair blew in the wind, the way the day never seemed to end. Some of my memories are slowly leaving my brain, but not my memories of that summer. I'll never lose those memories. I'll never forget that farmer's market. Looking back, I wish that summer would last forever. There was magic in the air. Every day was beautiful and perfect. That was a very special time. I can still feel the way the air caressed my body and clung to my clothes. The friends I made that summer will always be a part of my life and are always in my heart.
I'm so excited for Arthur to come home. I used to feel as if the doors were closed tight and all the walls were closing on me. But now?
Arthur works in retail.
Barbara also works in retail.
Arthur and I like strawberry ice cream.
I have hope for the future for the first time in years. The challenges which I face once seemed ominous and insurmountable, but now it seems like trivial and meaningless. Nothing can break my spirit, the pioneering spirit. This is all due to Arthur's arrival. He'll be here soon. Have you heard from him at all, Jessica?
We've exchanged a few emails, nothing significant. In person, however, I find Arthur to be the master of artful conversation and witty remarks.
I think I hear him now.
Castas Beija.
Anche o Malaskin.
Você avrei preso la mia calcolatrice? Se qualcuno che non fosse un tal psicopatico!
Wala é que me está falando?
Qual é tudo volo?
Ego me binoscrive runt siorsum. Quod elim functum este? Quod itonum frigidus estu? Quid enim ficitabi?
Ertatao sen teta snistum?
Puit.
It seems like nobody is noticing anything. Their lives are becoming pages from a book written 300 years ago. Everything they ever cared about is replaced by a stream of recurring motifs. Their lives are analyzed by robots in lab coats, reciting poetry a billion years from now. Yet it seems like no one has any idea something is wrong. Humans are replaced by radio DJs. The world becomes uninhabitable.
I'll never forget that summer. I'll never forget the way that the sun shone on Pete's SUV, the way Arthur's hair blew in the wind, the way the sun always set. Some of my memories are slowly leaving my brain, but not my memories of that summer. I'll never lose those memories. But I probably will lose those memories one day. I'll probably just forget all about all of this eventually. None of us will remember that summer, or the smell of the air, or the beautiful sky. In fact, I've already forgotten most of these things.
Do you like it?
I think I wrote that song wrong.
Does that
Do you like
have to
it?
do something with the cat?
I think I wrote that
My
song.
sister-in-law taught it to
Does
me.
that have to do something with the cat?
She has, you know, sister-in-law taught it to Lyme disease.
Barbara? Right,
She has,
Barbara. What is she up to nowadays?
She has,
Barbara.
Lyme
What is she up to
disease.
nowadays?
She has, you know, Lyme disease.
Look at the foliage.
Beautiful.
You're such a romantic.
Every day is like cotton candy.
There's nothing I would change.
You're everything I dreamed you would be.
You make my heart feel a thrill without a compare.
It's just you and me. Together forever. My memories are carried away by the wind. I've been abandoned. Flashes of colors I can't see float in front of my eyes now. The drool pouring from my mouth evaporates before turning into ice. The iceberg melts into sound. Claustrophobia sets in. The birds have begun to encircle me. I don't seem to see an escape. They're moving closer. Their feathers become sweet. I can taste my own fear. I begin to wonder if there was ever anything here for me. My only light seems to grow brighter. My optimism is replaced by nonsense. I feel warm. I feel like the climax is about to be reached, and I can only guess to what's next. Now it's over, but nothing's changed. Nothing might as well have changed. I look around. The birds haven't noticed yet, but their sweetness has become tart. I have the unremarkable feeling that my existence has always been this way. I have a feeling that I just know what is happening, but I just forgot. Feedback loop which seems to scare the birds to sleep. Their snores taste like happy folk music. The tunnel feels like air conditioning. Something wakes up my friends. I have the feeling that they're trying to communicate some vital secret to me. My ears are open to receive their message, but the transistor is not working. Recollections are now in the third person, looked over and over again. Deja vu is the only concrete thought I can decipher. I feel like I've been here before, and I now think that this is probably the only where I have ever been, forever. The birds fly away and they're replaced by an icon which has come to free me. Only too late do I learn that the icon's image melts to cotton balls, and I'm beginning to suffocate under their pressure. The pressure becomes a menagerie of the primary colors directing me into the abyss. This is the most familiar thought I will ever feel. I've been here before with my friends, but now they're gone. The creatures here aren't friendly, but erotic and sensational. The knocking at the door stops, and I finally remember where I am. I'm here, in the middle of my life, with all my friends. Their kisses overwhelm me, and my heart palpitates endlessly. Perhaps this is why it suddenly got so quiet, but now the knocking continues and has never stopped. I hope my friends are behind the door. I can hear my familiar marimba playing the refrain. The string section gently seduces me with napalm. Product placements ring in my ears, leading me to knock on the door again. I try again, but whoever is inside doesn't seem to recognize my petroleum jelly byproduct. What kind of person lives in the abyss anyway? The wind blows gently through the potpourri. My memories of them are intangible. I wonder why they wanted me to sing them that lullaby, if it really made any difference. The bottom of the ocean sinks in on itself, and the heavens approach me. The voice is all I hear in the foreground. There is nothing I would change. Its meaning hardly seems to matter now. All that I have ever pretended to care about is located in the copper tubing that I stole from my brother's house when I was 12. The friends move away, and I'm alone again. The clouds dissipate, and the blue sky is replaced by toxic acid fog, smog, rain. Is this how it was supposed to happen? No, this is the only way it could ever happen. The depraved scene unfolds in front of me and is just the way I want it to be, but these events are out of my control. The voice I hear is replaced by growling. It's from the ghost shell of the movie theater, populated by bonbons wearing pig's feet glasses, and the three-sided coin laughs at my children. I'm just trying to have a nice night out. There they are. I see them in front of me. Is this really where I've been all along? The textures of my brain become sassafras and inconsistent. The feeling of tapioca between my fingers slipping out of my reach.
supposed to be here 3 hours ago. Where do you think he could be?
I don't know. I talked to him this morning, but he just seemed... He was worried he was running late.
I'm starting to get worried about him, and now that I think about it, some of the emails he sent were quite cryptic and bizarre. Strange.
That doesn't sound him at all.
Expand your mind. Free yourself from the everyday realities and humdrum nonsense. Escape the rat race. Find yourself and explore. Be free. Listen to your feelings. What do you want to do with your life? You don't have to live this way. Be a rebel. Walk against the crowd. Be iconoclastic. Blaze your own trail for others to follow. Be the leader you never thought you could be. Do the things you've always wanted to. Don't wait for the others. Be your own person. Experience the world. Get out of your comfort zone. Get into the zone. Drink Miss Twist, made with stevia. So, what are you waiting for? Are you going to let your life still be the same boring, banal, mind-numbing routine day in and day out for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life? Or are you going to free yourself? Miss Twist.